What's up, YouTube? So, we get a lot of people that come in and call tattoo therapy, or I need my tattoo therapy, or some people come really just because they like talking to their tattoo artist while they're here, because you build trust with somebody who puts you in pain for some reason. I guess because you're vulnerable and they haven't taken advantage of you in the past. All they do is do the tattoo, which is completely fine. Like, if it makes you feel better to get a tattoo, by all means, if you're okay with having a tattoo as a side product of therapy, that's fine. But, I don't mind talking to people about life. I really don't. And I feel like I help people a lot when I do talk to them. And they leave in a better mood than when they came in. And, I think that's all part of it. Same thing with barbers and stylists and a lot of people who are really close in your personal space that you are kind of forced to conversate with, unless you're one of those people that puts over-the-ear headphones on while you're getting tattooed. Maybe not the same for y'all. But just know, and you can take this as a personal, public service announcement from me. If talking to me makes you feel better, I love it. If you and somehow have convinced yourself that I am better at living this life than you, or that I know what I'm doing, or that I've got all this figured out, you're wrong. God, please don't think, if we're in a situation where I'm the voice of reason, we're all effed, right? Like, you've heard that. I mean, here's an example. Have y'all noticed my teeth? I've got gold canines. Let me tell you the story about how I make decisions. I went to the dentist because they had to pull a tooth. See that tooth that's missing? Well, when I went in to get that tooth replaced, my dentist was like, this is how much it's going to be, your jaw bone density, whatever, lets us charge you thousands more dollars. And I was like, cool, so what's the total? And he told me. I was like, okay. I said, how much would it cost to rip my canines out and put gold ones in? And he told me that. And it was somewhat close of a price. And I was like, put the gold canines in. Don't worry about the hole in my mouth that every time I ate a tortilla, I stabbed my brain. I don't make good decisions, but I do live my life doing things that make me smile, because I think you only get so many minutes and so many smiles, and you never know when your last one is your last one. So enjoy them all. And if talking to somebody makes you feel better, do it. And don't let anybody tell you it's not okay. If coming and getting a tattoo makes you feel better, do it. Tell them I said it's okay. Just do it. If you need help, there are hotlines, there are therapists, there are a lot of tools for people who can't escape the dark thoughts in their head. And if getting a tattoo or walking on the beach or telling yourself you're enough isn't enough, please go seek out that help, because I'm not a trained professional. I do my best. When somebody's in need, I do my best. But I don't know everything, guys. And I love having you, if you're one of my clients, I love having you here. I love talking to you. And if I can be that for you, I will be. I will. But let's not convince ourselves that I'm anything more than a tattoo artist, because I'm just a tattoo artist. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not anything else in the world. And I don't want somebody to think they got help, that really they just had a good conversation with somebody who genuinely cares about other people. Because maybe it's so hard to find that I seem like a therapist or, a fix. But I'd also hate you to feel like you have to come get and pay for a tattoo once a week just to see me. But by all means, if that is what makes you feel better, come in. Go to your artist. Go paint pictures. Go find something that makes you happy, guys and girls and everybody, and do it. Be happy, right? Like, what's the point of doing this every day and driving in traffic and dealing with a-holes and Karens, and if your name's Karen and you're not a Karen, I'm sorry, but if you got to deal with all this stuff in the world and you're not doing the thing that makes you happy, as long as it doesn't hurt other people or make them unhappy, what is the point of doing this? That's why people are depressed. That's why people are upset and let down and expect so much from their partners and rely on other people to make them happy, is because for some reason they don't feel like they deserve to do the thing that makes them smile. And you do. God, you do. You deserve to be happy. If it's doing something that somebody in your life doesn't like or doesn't enjoy doing and they won't do it with you and you feel like you shouldn't do things without them, you're wrong. You deserve to do what makes you happy whether anybody wants to do it with you or not. You know, like, I'm not in the greatest shape. If my wife woke up tomorrow and she decided, hey, I want to go run around the block 17 times every morning because I like the way the sun feels on my face and it makes me smile, I may not want to do that. I would try. I promise you, I would try to do it. I might make it a half a time around and she's got 16 and a half by herself, but I would try. But if I don't do that with her, I would hate to think that that was the clincher that stopped her from doing something she wanted to do, or go walk on the beach, or I don't know, fly a kite, whatever people do to make them happy. A friend of mine has snakes and birds and lizards and a bunch of pets that she loves, but they're not traditional pets. And I think her boyfriend, I don't know, but I think maybe hasn't been exposed to those types of animals before. That might have been nerve-wracking for him. And, you know, he loves it now. Thank God they have that type of relationship where they can experience things the other one has experienced and decide for themselves whether they like it or not, instead of just saying, no, not in my house, which is stupid. I would hate if, to be with him, she had to get rid of all her animals, because that's a choice you shouldn't be asking somebody you like to make. And it's the same thing with anything else. Like, if you hate the smell of cherry pie and it's the only thing that makes your 6-year-old happy, I promise you're going to let your 6-year-old enjoy that cherry pie and walk outside or do something else. If your significant other really enjoys doing something you don't, make the sacrifice. If you really enjoy doing something, your significant other or your brother, your sister, your aunt or your uncle or your roommate or whoever doesn't enjoy it, F them. Do it. Don't be disrespectful about it. Don't, thumb it in their face. Like I said, don't make what makes you happy about making other people unhappy. But man, life is short. Get out there. Put a smile on your face today. Don't wait on somebody to put that smile on your face for you. A smile's worth going and getting, just like $1 million. Okay? Both of them are very important, I guess. Whatever. Some would say the smile's worth more. People that have to pay bills would say that the money's worth more, let's be honest. But $1 million put a smile on my face. Anyway, off topic. Go do what makes you happy. And if you're down and getting a tattoo makes you happy and you can afford it, don't let your power get turned off to go get a tattoo. Or don't, whatever. Don't sacrifice your health. But assuming you can do it and it makes you happy, go get it. It doesn't matter how many people tell you, oh, you got another one? Oh, what are you going to do when you're 90? I'm going to be senile when I'm 90, and I'm going to look effing awesome when I'm 90. I may look like a coloring book that got wet, but I'll be happy, and I'll have some memories that I can look at and go, oh yeah, that's right. That was what was happening. Triggers, you know, like smells do. Sometimes pictures do that. A lot of my stuff is a reminder of where I was in life when I got it, or what shop I worked at, or what clients I talked to about the tattoo, or what artist did it, what we talked about, stuff like that. Tattoos aren't as simple as people make them, and it's not always for the meaning behind the tattoo. They do a lot for a lot of people that don't get that same feeling or reward or endorphins or whatever they get from anything else in life. And some people just love the way they look in the mirror when they see themselves. And that's okay. If you don't understand it, that's okay. It's not your smile. It's the person that got it smile, and you shouldn't take people's smiles away. Anyway, rambling a 40-something-year-old tattoo artist. I say 40-something not because I'm embarrassed. At this particular moment, I'm 42. But I don't know how long these videos are going to be on here, so we're going to try to be vaguer with the age, I guess. I don't know how to do none of this stuff. I'm just on here because I don't even know, to be honest with you. I'm just on here because it might make somebody's day. And if my video didn't make you smile, this shirt has got to make you smile. I mean, this is art in itself. I don't have any ties with the company. It's Trailer Park Golf Club. I've never talked to them. I put this on a Father's Day wish list, and one of my daughters actually got it for me. And it was probably the most expensive thing any of my children have ever bought me at that time, and it was with her own money that she had made, and it made me feel really good. And I love the shirt, and I hope it made you smile if my words didn't. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for joining me. If you made it to the end of this video and you can stomach me, I don't know, subscribe, like, whatever those people tell you to do that make these videos. Just, if for no other reason, I might make another video that makes you smile. Y'all have a great day. This has been the Tattooed Pirate. Love you.